You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers from Monday, August 19th, all the way through Friday, August 23rd. Victor Newman is on the attack, and Diane Jenkins Abbott is ready to get down and play dirty. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to dive right into all the action coming next week on Young and the Restless, starting with Monday, August 19th, 2024, which is season 51, episode 223. So on Friday's episode, we had tense moments between Billy and Chelsea and Sally and Adam, and those conversations pick up on Monday. Sally says to Adam, "Just tell me." And he is making up excuses and he is telling some more lies. He's just not ready to cave. Sally walks out, leaves upset, goes to the park. Billy is grilling Chelsea over at Crimson Lights, but she makes excuses. Said she needs to focus on Connor, and he says, "It sounds like you don't have time for me." She says, "Maybe not. Maybe we need a break." They agree they are going to take a little break. And Chelsea takes Connor, goes over to Adam's place, and then when the kid goes up to bed, she tries to convince Adam that they just need to bite the bullet and come clean. He doesn't want to do it. Sally and Billy run into each other at the park, and they agree, yep, we are being lied to. They are keeping something big from us. Michael drops by Victor's office to report he did a whole bunch of digging and has no exciting dirt on Billy Abbott. Seems like he's been keeping his nose clean, but Michael has found out that Jill Abbott is very sick, out of the country getting treatment. And they are trying to figure out if this is something that they can leverage, not trying to do Jill dirty, but trying to figure out if Billy's vulnerable right now while Jill is out of the picture. Audra and Kyle have a little bickering session at the GCAC. She's paranoid that he was throwing her under the bus to Victor. He is clapping back that maybe he should be paranoid because Audra was in a meeting with him that he wasn't at, and everything is getting messy and they need to figure this out because actually neither of them is doing anything wrong. It's just perception. Audra has a chat with Nate and he finally figures out that Victor is the real boss at Glissade and bought the company. She finally confirms it, but said it's a big deep state secret. And she is feeling like she's in a very tight spot because Victor is playing war games with the Abbotts, with Kyle, and she's worried that this all could come crashing down. She may be collateral damage. Summer talks to Kyle and she keeps picking at him about Audra. And just like Phyllis told her, it's just his job. And that's what he said. But Summer is just unhinged and obsessed. I do not understand this fixation on Audra. Summer's being very annoying right now. Tuesday, August 20th, 2024, season 51, episode 224. So Nikki has some sound and good advice for Lily Winters. If you remember this earlier this week, Lily basically told Billy that she didn't want him at Abbott Chancellor. She was trying to fire him. And he's all like, you don't have the authority to do that. And then he kind of agreed to take a step back because of Victor targeting them. But then he got tired of that and was like, no, I'm not going to step back. And Lily's very frustrated. And Nikki comes in because Nikki, of course, wants Victor to acquire Chancellor. So I feel like she's maybe working an angle because she wouldn't mind having Lily with her, and better if Lily doesn't fight them on this takeover. Meanwhile, Victor goes and corners Billy Boy, and we have to wonder if he thinks he has the goods to take him down or if he is going to be pressuring him about the Jill thing. This could get messy. Audra and Kyle on Tuesday decide they just need to play nice with each other. Clearly, he's not giving in to Summer's ultimatums. Wednesday, August 21st is episode 225 of season 51. And Lily gives Nikki some insider info about Abbott Chancellor. Maybe she's going to tell her that Billy tried to fire her, or actually she tried to fire Billy and he refused. Maybe she'll talk a little bit about Jill and reveal that Billy has, all of her power right now. That might not be a piece of info that Nikki and Victor have just yet, but Lily definitely seems to be drawing closer to the Newmans and further from Billy. Jack Abbott cannot stand that Kyle is getting closer to Victor, and he is plotting to find a way to end the connection between them. That takes us to Thursday, August 22nd, episode 226 of the current season. And Billy is doing some deep thinking, and then he makes a tough call. I believe this is going to be the scene from the weekly promo where he tells Lily, your services are no longer required. She already tried to fire him. It looks like he's going to flip the script and may actually fire her. Now, technically, he probably has the power to do it because he is sitting on all of his mom's majority shareholder power. But did he clear this with Jill before he told Lily that she's out? If not, Lily can do an end run to his mommy and rat him out, and we'll just have to see who winds up in the CEO seat. But Billy wants to be sitting there alone as the king of the castle at Abbott Chancellor. Meanwhile, Diane Jenkins Abbott is trying very hard to reconcile with Kyle. There's a scene in the promo this week of her talking to Jack, and she basically wants to figure out what would Victor do so that they can be that ruthless to save Kyle from his influence. And Sally is pressuring Adam to come clean. So this is wild. They have dragged this all the way from Friday the 16th to Thursday, August 22nd. Sally is flat out asking if he did the deed with Chelsea in Baltimore. This is the time for Adam to come clean, especially because he knows Chelsea is cracking. But you guys know Adam can be really stubborn. And that takes us to spoilers for Friday, August 23rd, 2024, season 51, episode 227. So Cameron Ashby is back, and he is toying with Sharon Newman. Remember, she's fibbing to her family. She said she's on new medicine. Doesn't seem to be at all. Said that she had to delay her spa trip to Sedona because of work, but that was a lie because Mariah's doing all her work. And Cameron seems to kind of be just controlling and provoking Sharon, which is all going on in her mind. And if she would get back on the meds, that might help. She is clearly circling the drain. Adam stands his ground on Friday. It sounds like he is sticking to the lie when Sally has given him the chance to tell her the truth. That's going to make it all so much worse. Meanwhile, Chelsea Lawson makes a confession, and it's a shocker. So it sounds like, based on this spoiler, that she might be finally telling Billy the truth at the same time Sally is getting another lie. And of course, we all know once Billy shakes the truth out of Chelsea, he is going to tell Sally. So I don't know what Adam is thinking. All right, scenes from the promo. Billy telling Lily she's done at Abbott Chancellor, and he's going to be the solo CEO, should be Thursday. Diane talking about playing dirty to get Victor out of Kyle's life. Looks like that is probably going to be Wednesday. And Sally asking Adam if he slept with Chelsea. Looks like that's going to be pushed all the way to Thursday. Those are all of our weekly Y&R spoilers. Drop your comments on what you're excited to see. Please subscribe if you're not following us. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here talking Young and the Restless with you 7 days a week.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.